Hi again. This is part 4. I'm driving back home again. You like my glasses? Anyway, I look like a blind man. Anyway, it's been an exciting day. What I did last night, I think, was as far as Allstate, every time that inspection came out, inspector and gave me inspection or whatever. I'm sorry. They will follow up by a survey to see how well the inspection went. So last night, of course, I wasn't happy, so I gave a very bad survey. Okay, and you know what? This morning, I also put in the survey that I had to have somebody call me. And as that I kind of expected, a manager or his boss, the adjuster's boss, call me and want to find out what's going on and what he can do and all of that. And of course, first thing I do that first thing I did, I wasn't happy and all of that, and I did not like the adjuster because he was like punny pitching, like can't see the stand on the floor, try to reject my this is not cover, not in the cover, try to actually force control over me to make decision or whatever. He's like, you gotta accept the low payment, whatever, first, because it's against the law. He has to keep out a check, whatever. So he gave me a small check, which I wasn't happy, and he said, but yeah, I can send him more estimates or whatever, So anyway, so I asked him, did you read, my file, my log on your system, all of that? And he said, yeah, I did, but I want to talk to you and blah blah blah. So I asked him, what can you do for me? And he said he's gonna have the adjuster call me later and try to settle this, try to resolve this, and if I'm not happy with the resolution, give him a call because I have his number. Okay, so and then I think a few hours later, the adjuster called me and he started it and he asked me how I was doing. I said not good and all that, and I voiced my displeasure with the whole thing and why they're not covering my kitchen, all of that, and and he tried to explain stuff to me, so we were kind of back and forth and not listening too much on each other. So anyway, he the whole thing, but he said whatever happened, he gonna extend the coverage to my kitchen and my bathroom. So I asked him, what do you mean, what coverage, and how much and all of that, and because I sent him one estimate, that's all I got, and it wasn't very high. So that's another thing, you want to make sure your estimate is high enough, I guess. It was okay, but it wasn't very high. And basically he gonna look into it. He working on that estimate, talking to general contractor or whatever, the project manager of the other company, the restoration company, not my original, but a different company, and try to get his estimate completed, all of that, and he'll give me a call later. So whatever, I also told him that, email him that I'm gonna have another higher estimate come in, like 18,000 or whatever, and but he kept telling me, he gonna base whoever has the lowest line item. Let's say you are replacing a floor or tile, whatever, he gonna look at line item because they use the same software now, these companies, and whoever has the lowest, he used that one. That's what he told me. Maybe he bluffing, he want me to pick the lowest number. We don't go out to a car lot and pick the cheapest car, the same thing. That's what I told him, but he kind of insisting, saying that if I get more estimate, it will delay the whole process. So they put pressure on you to close the deal. But it still hasn't called me yet. He might call me with a number, I don't know. It's probably going to be less or about the same, I don't know. But I told him that, I have a higher bid right now, and I will send him a higher bid. We'll see how it goes. He hasn't called me yet. If he called me and it's too low, then I'm going to tell him it's too low, I have to get back to you. He might say, hey, you have to do it right now, whatever. He's gonna bluff, You don't have to do it right then, unless you have to. I mean, I can wait another week, whatever. So that's what happened right now. And also because they're not gonna cover vanity, the bathroom vanity, they want me to put back the old vanity top. I don't want to do that. So I I emailed my original restoration company that, you know, they need to cover the vanity, like $2,000, you know, because they removed the vanity and took it away, basically, right? So and they told me, oh, you need to talk to my general manager, you know, blah blah blah, you know, you have to call us. I told them, no, I'm not gonna call you, just say me yes or no. See, what they're trying to do is have you talk to this guy, and he's gonna use his, you know, manager, whatever demeanor to like talk you down, or, you know, whatever, you know, negotiating, right? You don't want that anymore, you know. And also I gave them a very bad review. That's why they call me too. So anyway, that's your leverage. Yelp is your leverage, but use this honestly. I mean, you know, you don't want to abuse it. I'm not abusing it. I already prepare to use it. So because I think everybody should be treated fairly and not be set up for failure, you know. So if they did it, they have to admit it, come out of it, and take responsibility like a man, like a woman, or whatever, like a good business. I think they try to take advantage of me and left me in the cold. So I asked them for $2,000 to settle the whole thing. And of course, they're probably gonna have meeting, all of that, because I'm not playing their ball. I'm playing, you know, I'm taking control. I put the ball back on their court. They're figuring it out. I don't have to like being run around, talk to different people. That's what they do, you guys. You gotta be smart. Don't let them do that. Like, oh, you gotta go to director and all of that. You might do that one time or two times, but you know, it's. I'll also ask them to put everything in writing. I do everything in email, so I have everything in writing. And I think they don't like it. Some of the people don't like it because I can expose them using the email, you know, whatever they say can use against them, right? But I don't care, you know. Just say me yes or no, you're gonna pay me, and hopefully next week I hear something, because you know, I have leverage on them, I think. So anyway, I still haven't got the call from the adjuster, but I will give you a more update. You have any concern, experience, or any comments to share? Please share. And I think I learned a lot from this experience and the process. You know, it can be very tedious, and if you do it the wrong way, you can lose a lot of money that should be paid to you. I tell you that. Or you can be waiting for months. It can be serious. So without the kitchen for months, it's drive you nuts, and you have to go out and eat bad food, you know. So anyway, hope it helps, and I'll see you guys later for new update. Don't forget to ask questions and comment. I hope it's very helpful, because this can be a very painful experience for a lot of people. It did to a certain point to me, because I thought that I might have to start suing someone like a restoration company to get my money back, if the insurance company is not going to cover my kitchen, but they're gonna cover to a certain number. I don't know yet, so we'll see. So it's a game, kind of, you know. So I have to keep calm, be positive, and be creative on using the leverage to my advantage as much as I can. Okay, take care.